Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Pamela's Intuitive Heart. Welcome to 2022 Leo. We're going to go into the numerology of 2022 being a 6, which in tarot, the 6 is the Lover's card. So I thought, what better way to start the readings for 2022 than about relationships, because the Lovers is all about relationships and connections. So we're going to have Spirit please come close and give us the messages that Leo most needs to hear about their relationship possibilities, all their relationships in 2022. We're going to look at your heart, your mind, the heart and mind of your relationships, foundations. Ooh, pardon me. I'm drinking bubble water. The foundation of your relationships, advice, outcomes, and a message from Spirit. So, and I'm going to do some clarifying so we can get some details. All right, my dear Leos, your relationships in 2022, your heart is the Moon, your mind is the Queen of Wands. Your relationship's heart is the Empress, that's other people. Their mind is the Five of Wands. Now, foundation, Eight of Swords, advice, Knight of Pentacles, and outcome I will show you later because I'm feeling cheeky. Yeah, I don't think you can see it anyway because of the camera angle. Let's clarify. So I'm going to ask for clarification. I'm going to get clarifications ready so I don't have to shuffle throughout the reading. Once I get on a roll, I want to be able to roll. So Spirit, please clarify each of these cards in the order I pulled them. Thank you for Leos. Giving Leos. Ooh, come on. There we go. All right. We're ready to rock. Leos, your heart and your relationships for 2022 is represented here by the Moon. Now, the Moon is all about, it can be about things that are hidden or fears, your subconscious. So your heart and relationships this year, it has fears. It has some fears. They could be hidden fears, like you're not even acknowledging them, but let's clarify. So yeah, the Father of Swords, you need clarity. So discernment, this is the Father of Swords. That is highly analytical. So in the fears in your heart, that fear about relationship in your heart, that subconscious, it needs the discernment, like bring it up out of the depths there and bring it to your higher thinking. Bring your awareness up to your higher thinking. Use your wisdom and experience to analyze why you have these fears and where they're coming from, where are they stemming from. Your mind in your relationships this year is the Queen of Wands, which is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, Queen of Wands. And again, despite, it doesn't matter about gender, isn't relevant. It is an energy. So, but the Queen of Wands is energetically, she creates a beautiful space to be 100% herself, and she creates a space for others in her relationships to be 100% themselves. Like, she creates this beautiful space for everybody, for you and everybody around you to be unapologetically who they are. So that is beautiful. That's where your head is at. Your heart's a little trepidatious. Your heart is got some fear, and it's in the background. It's not subconscious. So bringing that up to light will be prudent. But your mind is very, very clear, creating a lovely, passionate space for relationships and for others in your relationships, clarified by the Ten of Cups, which is absolute joy and cups overflowing, reciprocity and affection. So yeah, your head is on it. Your head is on straight. You want the blessings. You are willing to receive, and you are willing to give in equal measure. So I love that for your relationships in 2022. Now, other people, their heart is the Empress. They are full of love and nurturing and creative energy. So yeah, they are in your relationship's heart. That is a beautiful heart for a relationship with you, Leo. They want to care for you. They want to care for you and nurture and build the relationship. Yep, because you get the Father of Cups too. So with emotional stability, with emotional mastery. So your relationships, heart-wise, the other people around you it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And has emotional mastery and nurturing and caring. So gorgeous relationships, heart for you. You know, this is the people around you. Their mind, however, is a little scattered. This is the Five of Wands. So a little scattered in their brains, chasing, I think they're chasing that flame. So they're trying to, okay, forgive me, Leo. I have to go with what they're telling me. It feels like they have so much love for you and so much heart for you, and they want to be in a relationship with you, and your mind does. But I think the reason their mind, others' minds are scattered and trying to they're chasing after you. I think they feel your fear down here, this subconscious fear, and that ignites. You know, we're all pretty intuitive. We're all psychic, and that can ignite the fears or confusion in others. So that's what that feels like. We're going to clarify it. So they're scattered thinking and trying to reach after that fire. I think it's because they are feeling and acknowledging, even subconsciously, that your heart is a little hesitant, like maybe holding back a little bit. And you just need clarity and discernment to bring it up to the surface. Now, their scattered thinking over here about the relationship with you is clarified by the Three of Wands. So they want teamwork. They want to bring this to you, and they want to work together. They want to work together to bring this to a better energy than the Five of Wands. So they definitely want, but they want to have teamwork with you. Also, they know only, well, here, we're going to leave that there. We're going to go down a whole nother rabbit hole. So yeah, they want teamwork with you about it. Now, the foundation of your relationships is represented here by the Eight of Swords. Now, oh boy, does the Eight of Swords has a lot to say in this position. So this is about freeing yourself, all sides about freeing themselves, because this is stuck energy in the early progression, but it also progresses to you can free yourself. It's an invitation to free yourself, to get unstuck, and to embrace the relationships fully, like leveling up energy. So there is, you've created this safe space in your mind for allowing people to grow and change, and the same for yourself. So this foundation being, that stuck energy, you can't find your way out, is something you guys are going to do together. You can do it together. It's clarified. Yeah, it's clarified by the Eight of Wands, or Eight of Cups, excuse me. So that is knowing when to walk away. Knowing when to walk away from the broken cups. There's nothing left for you there. So that's the stuck. You can get unstuck by just walking away from what doesn't serve you. Now, that broken cups can be many things. Broken cups. Now, cups are your feelings and emotions. That can be hurt feelings from literally childhood. That can be from 20 years ago. It can be from yesterday. So sometimes the Eight of Cups, and it'll depend on each Leo, it'll be a little bit different. This can be free yourself. You can free yourself and get unstuck in your relationships, in the foundation of your relationships, by finally and completely moving on past whatever these broken cups are for you, whether it's a bad experience, fights, hurt, whichever relationship has that over and over and over again. We're human and we're imperfect, and we make mistakes, and hopefully we learn from them and move on and move on and move on. So this is all about moving on from the broken cups. You can buy new cups. You can refill them and go on a new journey together, because that's two eights there. This is an 8 and this is an 8. And 8s are moving on energy. It's also a victorious energy. So having two 8s right on top of each other, both kind of having the same message of moving on or moving through pain and going on the next journey together, is going to be prudent in your relationships this year. And the advice is the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about slow and steady forward movement, slow and steady work. Just put your head down and do the work. All parties, this isn't two people, all parties are willing to do the work, and it just takes time. It takes slow and steady work, and especially in especially getting through the Broken Cups and stuck Eight of Swords. You just have to have patience with yourselves. Both sides have patience with yourselves and be willing to do the work. Yep, Seven of Pentacles, and contemplate. So you got Seven of Pentacles clarifying Nine of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about contemplation. So seeing what was worth it. I feel like the answer is it's worth it. The work is worth it. It's worth it. It'll be worth it in your relationships. That's the message I get. Now, your outcome for relationships is the Strength card. That's a beautiful, beautiful card for outcome. That is tempered, balanced, graceful strength. So the Lion is in the Strength card. The Lion can literally rip your head off. So this is a representation of how to tame. And I love it. I think you get this all the time. Leo, I love it when Leo gets the Leo card because we have that. I think that happens to you a lot. So I love that. So you're talking to yourself, Leo. As an outcome, this is beautiful because it is tempering. It's taking heavy forces or big energies, opposing forces, your animal side and your higher side, your animal side and your lamb side, and bringing them to balance and center. So as far as an outcome for relationships, doing this work and letting go, finding discernment and truth and emotional mastery, lots of reciprocity, brings a balance and a beautiful, graceful strength, tempered strength to the relationship. So that is gorgeous. And then on top of that, you guys, that's learning. You're everybody's learning and leveling up. The Hermit is all about the internal journey. The internal journey to wisdom. This little turtle carries his home on his back. So it's a fabulous representation of going inside. So finding the outcome as that tempered strength and that beautiful, balanced lamb and lion, balanced energies together, is related to the internal journey of wisdom that all parties will be taking, or can be taking, or should be taking. I shouldn't say should, but I did. I said it. So let's get a message from Spirit. Spirit, what do you want Leo to know about their 2022 relationships? What does Leo need to hear? What does Leo need to hear from you, Spirit, about their relationships in 2022? All right, my dear Leos, Spirit says, forge. Forge. Now, this is a beautiful card for Spirit saying, it takes hard work. If those of you who don't know, a forge is a tool that a blacksmith uses to superheat metal, a lump of metal, and then pound it into usable tools or beautiful objects. So this is just Spirit saying, hey, it takes work. Relationships take work. Your 2022 relationships are going to require work. Like there's going to be, there's going to be heat and there's going to be pounding. That came out wrong. Okay, sorry. Take a drink, Pam. Ooh, I'm going to take a drink and recover. Hold on. Okay. If you're feeling like, there's work to be done, Spirit is saying, the work is worth it. The hard work that you're putting into your relationships. Yes, I'm trying to regain my composure. Your hard work that you're putting into your relationships in 2022 will really pay off. That is what they're trying to say, because a blacksmith we can't, if you think of the advancements in civilization, thanks to what blacksmiths have made, it's just amazing. Obviously there was lots of advancements that otherwise would not have occurred if we hadn't learned how to use fire and pressure to shape useless lumps of metal into tools. So loving that Spirit is saying, it's kind of, the work was already kind of in here. This is work and this is work, but, Spirit is just saying, yep, the hard work is happening in 2022 in your relationships, but it is worth it. So I love that for you, Leos. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to do the like, subscribe thing. share, and stay tuned for future videos.